Hey everyone, SilverContrail here. I have been requested to do a Yugitube tag video by the almighty Walrus himself, Dzif. And so basically what you do is when someone tags you in their video, you answer 7 questions about yourself, and you tag 2 other YouTubers who talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, and then they go and they answer the same question. So it's a way to get the community connected and do all that sort of fun stuff. So I do some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, not that much. I used to do it more frequently when I had Article Aftermaths, and I kind of got away from that because I wasn't enjoying making them, and I kind of thought they were bad, so I decided to drop them, which I think was still the right choice to make. But I've been kind of getting back into it ever since MCO40 shared my channel. I've been trying to work on getting some more Yu-Gi-Oh content out there. So we'll go ahead and answer these questions, and yeah, we'll have some fun. Probably not, though. Okay, the first question. What is your real name? I think anyone who's been to TCG Player and looked at my articles already knows this. My real first name is Kelly. So that was an easy question. Doug already answered it for me in his video, but whatever. And question 2. How did you first get into Yu-Gi-Oh? This goes way back to... This goes way, way, way back. I got into Yu-Gi-Oh because I was over at my grandmother's house, and we had some. There were some. I'm pretty sure it was some friend of my grandmother's who was over. I don't think, and she had her kids with her. And they were roughly my age, and I don't think they were. I don't think they were related to me in any way. I actually don't remember who they are, but for whatever reason, we went shopping out to the local Target, which actually isn't even there anymore, closed down. But we went out there, and they got some packs of Yu-Gi-Oh, and they were talking about it on the way back. And they were like, I remember some statements they made about how, like, look, zombies have 0 defense and stuff, which they did in the past. And a lot of the zombies had 0 defense. And for whatever reason, after that, I got interested in the game. And I remember being at a Myers sometime later with my mom, and I was really young at the time, and I saw the Kaiba starter deck, and I was like, hey, I want that. Can we get that? And so we got that, and I ended up playing with my brother. We didn't know the rules. In fact, for a very long time, we didn't know the rules, and then we started watching anime pretty much every Saturday. Got addicted to that. Started collecting more. Began playing the video games. Actually learned legitimately how to play the game. It was big in my elementary school, and it fell off during middle school, and then it sort of came back. At least for me, like in high school, I finally went to a locals, and this was about 2008, right around when Synchros came out, because I dropped the game for like 2 years, and I got back into it, and I started going to a locals, and then from there it was just I started writing, and then here I am. How or why did you start Yugitubing? Question 3. Not Yugitubing, but YouTubing specifically. This was definitely not something that I did for Yu-Gi-Oh initially. I had a channel for a long time. If you look through my channel history, I've had this channel for a while, and I uploaded a couple of things to it. I used to upload the occasional Yu-Gi-Oh video to it, and then I would upload the occasional Minecraft video to it, and then something random. And then I started my Adventure Time Let's Play, and this was last year, about March. March 1st is when I began to monetize my channel. I had about 200 subs, and now I'm up to 1,400, almost to 1,500. And that's mostly thanks to my Adventure Time Let's Play and some really, really good mod spotlights. So my channel's still primarily Minecraft. I think most of my subs are still primarily Minecraft, but I do get a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh views. So there's that, but I tend to keep the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff on my article side. Number 4, what is the best time you have had at a Yu-Gi-Oh event? This is a good question. I would have to say, because when I go to Yu-Gi-Oh events, I'm usually not that successful at them. So the best time would probably be the most enjoyable time. I had a lot of fun at YCI Chicago the other weekend. That was pretty fun. But maybe the best time would be Nationals. I went to Nationals last year. I didn't qualify, but I went there to go play. I got to meet Darren Dustin and Eric Stewart, so that was pretty cool. Got a mat signed by them, and I got to meet TCG player writers. I got to meet Jason. I got to go. We all had dinner, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I met a lot of people. Didn't even meet as much people as I could have. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I get to do the Pegasus Challenge. That was pretty fun. So it's probably the most fun I've had in an event. I really hope that this year's Nationals live up to that. Question number 5. What is your favorite deck ever? And I think most people know the answer to this. My favorite deck ever for a while was basically Plants. And after Plants got kind of destroyed by the list, actually, even before that, when Plants became popular and Tour Guide Plants became popular, I couldn't afford to play the deck anymore because it was simply too expensive. You needed Maxis, you needed Tour Guides. They were way out of my budget. So I picked up Dragunity again, which I had initially played and then kind of dropped because I didn't think it was that good. And I then proceeded to play Dragunity for like 2 years straight. I really, really enjoyed the deck. It's definitely my favorite deck of all time. And it's just really unfortunate that you can't play the deck anymore. It's depressing, and it's definitely impacted me in a way. It's kept me out of the game a little bit. I would definitely be, I think, more into the game had Dragon Ravine not been limited to one, or not been limited. It's actually banned. I can't even be limited. It's too strong, apparently. But yeah, so Dragunity was my favorite and remains my favorite, and unless I move to Japan, I really can't play it anymore. So that's too bad. But whatever. You know, I gotta find a new favorite deck, and I think that might be Sylvan's. We'll see. Okay, so we get that, and question number 6. Why do you play Yu-Gi-Oh? I play Yu-Gi-Oh because I enjoy it. And if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't keep playing it. There's something to be said for having this secured writing position that, you know, it's something that it gives me an incentive to play. But I think if I was really just was not enjoying the game anymore, I probably would stop. It wouldn't be very smart of me to do that, but I think that would ultimately be the right choice. So I can move on to something else. Something else in my life. I wouldn't want to be doing something that I'm totally unhappy with. So as long as Yu-Gi-Oh remains fun, and the other thing too is that I've met a lot of my friends through Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's such a huge thing for me in my life. You know, almost all of the friends that I hang out with on a daily basis, or not, well, really not on a daily basis. I don't hang out with that many people daily. You know, on a weekly basis maybe, are friends that I have through Yu-Gi-Oh. So I mean, this game has just been invaluable to me, and I'm so glad that I got back into it. I don't know where I would be if I hadn't. So, really happy that I did, and yeah, I think I will continue to play it because I think it'll continue to be a positive thing for me. And the last question is, what are your two tagged? What are your 2 tagged Yugitubers? Or YouTubers? I just keep like automatically translating that into Yugitubers, which is terrible because I don't like that word. I'm not going to tag anyone. There's more than enough tags going around for everyone that needs one. If you haven't been tagged and you want to be tagged, I will edit you into my description, and yeah, you can be tagged. And I'll put like an annotation in or something. If like nobody's tagged you and you need someone to tag you, that is totally fine with me. I literally just do not know anyone. I really don't subscribe to that many people, and I'm sure that the like couple of people that I do subscribe to have already gotten enough requests, so I don't feel like spamming them. So that's just me. I may ask some people, who knows? But I'm not gonna tag anyone right now. But if later, I'll put someone in the description maybe. But yeah, thank you for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed this little brief tour down memory lane. I'm gonna go play more Minecraft. Screw this Yu-Gi-Oh game. No, actually, I'm gonna go locals. Alright, so thank you for listening, and until next time then.